Howdy, y'all. Hopefully, y'all can hear me just fine. Hopefully, everything is looking good. Hopefully, everything is sounding good. Let's see what y'all have to say. Got a new webcam today, hooked up. It makes me all 1080p'd, which is great, I guess. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Creeperpedia is now auto-hosting you. Thank you, Creeperpedia. Howdy, Comets. Howdy, Darkslayer. Howdy, Papa. Howdy, Xander. 1 hour price is what Papa says. What do you mean 1 hour? Do you mean I couldn't wait 1 hour to start? Which in this case is kind of true. Let's see. Gee, how are we supposed to be here? You just be here if you want to be here, I guess. You have no time to watch the entire stream. Sorry. Hair strips looking fine today. Thank you. I got a couple. Hold on. Here, let's get a little hair strip action going on here. Huh? Couple hair strips? Oh, man. I know, right? So many P's. All the P's. All right. So we are going to be playing Astroneer today. And basically what I figured was we're just going to start a brand new file and see how far we can go. Because I've played the game a pretty good amount now. And I'd say that for what's in the game right now, it probably only takes you about maybe 6 to 8 hours to see everything. And, you know, because it's still very early. And so if we jumped onto one of my files, it's like way too far in. So I'd rather just start a new one and see what y'all thinking. Give us a price tip. I don't know if this one ever made it into the list of price tips, but put more positivity in the world than you take out of it is a price tip for you. All right, let me close a couple things and then open a couple of things. Let's turn the music off for a moment so I can get this going. Astroneer, hit play, and we'll see how well this works. How much salt is going to be in this stream? Probably not a lot. This game is not a salt game. This is not a salt game. By the way, before I get started, showing gameplay and stuff like that, as a reminder, we are on the 10th day of our 12 days of Stumpmas, and what the 12 days of Stumpmas is that we are trying to raise money for Doctors Without Borders. And so it's a great charity. They send doctors all around the world to places where they're in need of medical attention, where they don't have access to adequate medical care, oftentimes war zones. Right now, there are some big events going on in the Middle East, specifically in Aleppo, which, from what I understand, Doctors Without Borders is responding to. And so they need the money. They put their lives at risk, and they really try and help people who need it the most. So definitely, if you can donate, please do. There are links down below, and people will be constantly leaving the donation link in the chat. So whatever you can give, please do. All right, now on to the game. Let's see if I can't get this set up properly. All right, will you capture the window, or am I gonna have to mess with things? There we go. All right. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna start a new file. Here's my main file, and then here's a file I started first. I don't know how many files you can have, which is another interesting thing. We're gonna pick Skinny over here. I think this guy's got like long, skinny legs. Then this one's got kind of like, looks almost like Big Daddy proportions, but we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go tall, skinny. All right. Oh, really, Ping Hazard? I think, you know what, people told me that there was someone in our chat who was from Doctors Without Borders previously, and so that's really cool that you're here. I really appreciate that. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. Let me know how the levels are, by the way. The levels might be a little off. Who knows? I haven't played this one on stream yet. Okay, here we go. Tabbing out. Let's get us some goods. I immediately see some compound, which is something I definitely want. I know for those of y'all who watched this yesterday, actually, let me check my options, check my audios. All right, everything should be good. And then when I'm looking at it on the desktop audio, it looks like it's really quiet. Let's see, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Y'all tell me if it gets too loud. But it looked kind of quiet to me on the desktop thing. All right, let's get a little bit of this compound, and then we'll go and try and find ourselves some resin so we can get started on the early stuff in this game. Talking about how I love cutesy, wonderful games and not salt-inducing games, almost as if I like to be in a state of happiness and not saltiness. Let's get some compound. I need to find some resin, though, so I can actually expand the base, but finding compound this early on is nice. Is this power over here? Yeah, let's get some extra power. Boop-a-boop. Okay. You wish you could play Astroneer, but you don't have a Windows computer. Ah, that's too bad. Well, well, okay, I can't say for sure. I don't know that they will actually get it for other systems, but I imagine they will eventually release it on Mac because it's because it's getting so popular so fast. You know what I mean? Howdy, Fire! Thanks for being here. You love low poly games? I know, right? There's something about it that's really endearing. Oxygen's getting a little low. Okay, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's go run back. Oh, are those resins? No, those are just structures. Oh, we can do it, buddy. We can do it. Don't worry. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. School's out for Christmas. Awesome. Very awesome, Fire. All right, there's more resin over here. It's a little bit closer. Let's grab this stuff. Gosh, this game is so gorgeous. I love it. Let's just look around real quick. Look at those clouds. Look at the stars. Look at everything and how beautifully rendered this game is. And it's great how they found a way of making it very compelling without having any actual monsters or aliens or anything like that. It's just straight up the dangers of space, I guess. All right. First things first, let's build a little expansion here. And I actually like to, let's see, how much resin do I got on me? Let's just go ahead. I'm going to expand it out one more as well. And then I'm going to go grab a little bit more resin. And then we'll come back and we'll turn that into our first structure. Merry Stumpmas to you as well, Baka. I appreciate that.
Put that cookie down!
Hey!
Now!
Hound of Souls starting off the donation train. Thank you so much, Hound of Souls. Really, really appreciate that with a donation of $5. You guys are my favorite YouTubers. Been watching since you guys were at 20K, and I've loved you ever since. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Speaking of YouTubers, by the way, here's a little plug for a friend of ours. This is a shirt that I'm wearing that is actually of Anasia's characters from her Squickens series. Really funny stuff. You should go check out Anasia if you haven't already. But I'm sure you have. There was a fake dunk yesterday. Watch out for him. I heard about the fake dunk. I'm actually kind of curious as to if that's actually going to happen to me for some very obvious reasons. Let's see. Printer first. No. Research. Smelter. We're going to need a smelter early on. We're going to need research early on. I guess the smelter should probably be the first thing that we build, though. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to need to be getting power as well. So what I should be doing is let's make a solar panel for us with some of the compound that we have. And then I'll make a solar panel for our base so I can have like at least a small amount of power coming in. But it is nighttime, so it's going to be a little bit before that actually starts to contribute anything. Let's go ahead and put that on there. Nope. On, please. There we go. Cool. So we'll let that be. And let's just gather up a little bit more compound. We can start making some tethers and things. Fake dunk, what? Yeah, you missed it. It was a pretty interesting thing that occurred on stream. I don't quite understand exactly how it came about. But I think it has to do with Steam's the way that the profile systems work. And so that's why I'm curious to see if it actually happens to me. And this is not me trying to tempt the fates out there. But there are privacy settings that you can use on your profiles. So I wonder if maybe it's because some people don't have the privacy settings. Okay. A couple people saying that we're their favorite YouTubers. We really appreciate that. That's really nice to hear. Being that we're kind of in that, like, we're not huge, but we're kind of like middle-sized, I guess, maybe. It's nice to hear people appreciating what we do. Let's see. Fake price! I promise I am not a fake price. All right, I'm going to make myself a second solar panel, because why not? And then I think I'll make some tethers. That'll help a little bit. Because we need to find ourselves a cave so that we can get deep down into there. Now, the tethers problem is supposed to be fixed. It shouldn't be... it shouldn't be causing all the crashes and things. Apparently, it was causing a lot of crashes before. But they allegedly fixed the tethers problem. Zeptic, did I do that appropriately? I hope so. That was my intention. Oh, missed that one. Put you down here. Grab you. I will say that this game... What happened? They went dark. Is that because we're out of power? No, they got disconnected here. What the... that was weird. Yeah, the tethers have a little bit of a distance issue. Would I say that this game is worth buying yet? I'd say just watch a little bit today and, you know, determine for yourself, because it is exactly what you see and not very much more at the moment. It definitely will be worthwhile once they complete more to it. I think that a part of any reticence to get it now would just simply be because it's not feature complete. So, you know, there's always, for me, so for example, Don't Starve, for me, is a game like this, where I played that game the first week it came out. The first week it came out, I got that game, loved that game. They've made a ton of changes and updates since then, but because I played it, and I played it a lot when it first released, I've never really been that interested in playing it again. And that's, that's to the detriment of the game, because the game itself, from what I understand, has gotten way better. It's added so much more stuff, and yet I just can't really bring myself to wanting to play it too much because I overplayed it. Like, I played it too much in the early builds, and then, kind of ruined it for myself. All right, let's see. Is there more resin over this way? I know we had another second pile of resin somewhere. Was it here? Yeah, there's a little bit left. All right, all right. Once the sunlight comes back out, we can actually generate power. I can really start to expand a little bit. Hi, Flapmaster. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine today. Hope you're doing well as well. I overdosed on awesome. Pretty much. I mean, like, because I really loved that game. And I still think it's a great game. It's a masterfully made game. It's just, you know, every game kind of has that end point for you where you're like, all right, I think maybe I played enough. Unless it's one of your, like, favorite games of all time. Because there are some games I could play forever, like Chrono Cross, which we will pick back up next week. FYI. Am I going to steal the silver play button from Ash? No, I won't steal it. I do think that we can order a second one, though. So I may actually order one to have at my place because I'm like that. I like to have my Chieves on the wall. I'll put it right next to my degrees. All right. Let's get a second one of these built up. So the second thing we're going to build is probably going to be the printer or the researcher. What's the research cost? It only costs compound. Let's do that then, since we can, and since we got this guy right here. So you should be gaining a little bit of energy. Let's get you a little bit more energy by dropping another solar panel right over. Come on. Come on. Here. Okay. So that should help a little bit with that. And we're going to go further over towards this mountain over here because I bet you if I can get inside there, I can start to find some copper and stuff. That game that you play over and over, the Ocarina of Time. Yeah, everybody's got a couple of those. Everybody's got a couple of those. Ooh. Ooh. All right, so you can see that there's a cave up there. I bet you I can dig straight through this way and eventually hit at least a part of that cave. So we're going to do that. Because these caves tend to be these nice, big, long, twisty kind of places. Just get it as locked in as we can. Get some tether going on. Oh, come back a little bit. All right, so now we've used one full set of tethers. Luckily, we've got two.
Put that cookie down!
Hey,
now!
Mr. Seymour just donated $10. Mr. Seymour, once again, we can rely on you to donate. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate that. Everybody, let's see, what is not as much as I usually donate, but better than nothing. Hey, Seymour, you've already, you've met your quota. No worries. We do appreciate that, though. We really do. All right, I'll dig a little bit further, and if I can't hit it, then we'll dig up and find where the branch is. All right, let's get one last tether down here, and let's just go like this. Straight up. There it is. See, look, there's cave. Now, which way do you go, cave? Or are you just a non-cave? Let's find out. Aha! Oh, evil things. All right, give me a second. Lord Ginger, did you miss anything? We're just setting up our first little base in a brand new Astroneer file. Oh, Toxic Panda. No, I hope not. I really hope not. Oh, thanks, big man. I appreciate that. I had a lot of fun editing and putting together Ark, and all of our Minecraft series. Jasmine put so much work into those. Ash put a ton of work in this season as well with the actual mod pack itself. Not like Rick and I don't do our part as well, but Jazz and Ash definitely were the key players when it comes to Shattered Skies, I would say. So yeah, we definitely appreciate the love, because we love making this stuff. And hopefully y'all are excited for the new Minecraft series that we just started yesterday, Villages, which I'm having a ton playing, let me tell you. Let me tell you. First sale just dropped on Civ 6, 10%, not much, so you're still waiting. Yeah, the Steam winter sale, by the way, is allegedly supposed to pop up in the next couple of days. So if people are looking for games and whatnot, I would say wait the next 2 days. I believe it's supposed to start on the 22nd if internet rumors are correct, which they often are not. But in this case, usually people predict Steam sales pretty well because of the type of advertising they do. Or not advertising, but the type of communication that they do with with people in the industry. Hey, we found some aluminum. We can make ourselves a wind generator with aluminum. Laterite, rather. Okay, give me all this. Yeah, let's take it. Might as well. Is this on top of the mountain? We are, aren't we? Holy butts. I don't think I've ever really been on top of one of the mountains in this game, just simply because they're... Oh, and look at that! There's a cool wreckage over there. We're totally going to go over and check that out. Okay, cool. And what's down here? Power and stuff? Awesome. All right, let's gather up all this laterite. We're going to grab all these researchy things and take them back, and then we're going to go and check out that wreckage, because we might be able to find some really good stuff in there. All right, give me all your goods. Come on. Of course you mean villages, yeah. Let's see. Assume that if you've gotten to night, it's so hard. In what? I'm confused. Are you talking about in the new Minecraft mod pack, or you mean in this game? Because in this game, it's not super hard. It's just, I mean, you don't get energy from solar panels anymore, but other than that, it's roughly the same. Not like there's any baddies or nothing. But if you mean in that Minecraft thing, it might be. I think we've played a couple nights, and the monsters are pretty rude. Go all the way to the top. It's super pretty. We'll check it out. We'll check it out for sure. I'll try and make a little stairwell up to the top of the mountain. All right, look at all these little researchers we got. This is great. We're going to get... What we're probably going to end up getting from all this is a couple of new recipes, which is awesome, because we definitely want all the new recipes. And then we'll probably get a bunch of lithium. And lithium will allow us to make batteries, which are going to be great for our power. All right. Put it back in. It's been so long since I heard that one. Oh, man. I read your comments in the wrong order. Sorry. I think you were talking... I think that I just responded to it, though, that you were talking about it gets dark in villages. And it gets dangerous, which is absolutely the case. Oh, we got stuck. Whoa! Alpha is alpha, but we just got launched. All right, sorry. And from what I understand, it's actually technically beta, but I've been calling it alpha. But either way. All right, is this our research station? Let us research this guy first, because why not? What you gonna give me? This is gonna probably give us an actual thing. And then we're gonna have to wait until the next day to actually research things. Are you able to travel between planets yet? I can't in this file. I have done several times on other files, and we will probably get there on this file today. Like, I don't think it'll take us that long. Like I said, I've played this game a lot in the past couple of days, so I've kind of learned a little bit of the streamline into it. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, I just want to bring these guys back to base, and then we will go check out that wreckage, and then we'll go check more up in that cave, because we still need to find some copper.
Put that cookie down!
Hey!
No!
Big Man just donated $10. No comment on there. Big Man, a man of few words, but of great generosity, Big Man. So thank you so much. Am I planning on playing the game for the entire stream? Probably, because I've just been really enjoying playing it lately. It's just such a relaxing but also enthralling and engaging game. You know, just like a lot of games when they first come out, there's so much wonder and excitement around what could be in it. What exactly are we putting back in? Just it. It needs to go back in. All right, can I don't think I can really mine any power for these things, so that's too bad. But we can put away all of our laterite on here and get this stuff smelting up. If you didn't know, you can just drop these on these little slots to the side, and they will automatically go into the smelter until it's full, and then the smelter will automatically start popping them out into the external slots. The fourth piece of aluminum is right there. Move it over here just for storage sake. And yeah, let's go check out that wreckage if we can't get to it. Oh, I need to make some more tethers. There's plenty of compound over this way, though. Is the grabbing range supposed to be that long? Yeah, you got a little bit of telekinesis going on. I know, right? It's a little much, maybe. Okay, need some more tethers. Oh yeah, there we go. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Once we're able to research a few things, we'll also be able to get things like tanks and whatnot that will help us to actually be able to build those
Put
things.
that cookie down! Now!
Conan just donated $2. Yeah, day 10. That's $2 every day for the whole thing. So thank you so much, Conan. We really do appreciate that. You've been a superstar. All right, let's get this going. Let's get this going. We can see it on the horizon. Oh, nope. Come on. All right. Give me this. Thank you. If you want to put something quickly back in your inventory, by the way, this is a nice little trick. Hit tab. If you're holding it up, just hit tab and it'll go into your inventory. Watch, look. I press T and I'm holding it out. And then I press tab and it's back in my inventory. Little tip for you. Ash isn't using Tinkers and Ender IO. I think that like he deliberately wanted us to try and like step outside of our comfort zones a little bit, which I think was cool. It's a good idea. I'm really excited for the harvesting part of that mod pack, by the way. It's we recorded several episodes, and I'm really enjoying it. All right, what do we got in here? Looks like we got some good resources. Is that copper? I think that's copper. I think that's copper. Yep, copper. And some lithium, and some organic, which and a seat, which, you know, we may want eventually. It's a removable seat, which I like. Some of the seats are not. They just kind of stick in and they're stuck. And then here, this is probably the greatest prize. Some nice research. What you got for me here? It's just, nah, it's nothing. All right, anything else? Anything else? You always want to look all around. Saggy Narwhal Nipples, hello, how's it going? That is quite the name you got there. You always want to look around these suckers because sometimes they have some other pieces embedded further underground. Like I could probably dig underneath and there might be some more to it, but we probably got all the goods. It's so close to base that it's not going to be too much. But even being able to find one of these researchers early on is pretty great. All right, we're going to leave the seat for now. I'd rather bring back the research and start pumping through those. Sticky seats. You can also shift-click on an item if it's on the ground to pick it up. There you go. Thank you, Darkslayer. I didn't know that. Shift left-click, I assume. I will try that next time I see something on the ground. All right, let's get to researching. Because if we can get another lithium, then we can get a, whatchamacallit, we can make a battery. All right, so next, I also would like to start extending this guy out a little bit more. So you'll notice, and I've been saying this the whole time, I like to do these like extensions. And basically it's because I don't like all of my buildings to be clumped up around the pod. So let's see, do I have any resin on me? I don't. I need to get some more resin. So what did we learn there? Or did we learn anything? I didn't notice. All right, let's wait on that. Let's get some resin, which I know I saw some more around here somewhere. I think it was out this way. Let's look. Are you resin? You're resin. Oh, and look, there's one of those things out there. Way out there. Can you see that? We'll have to go check that out, too. Cool. You've watched so many videos that if it comes to Xbox, you won't have any trouble playing it. Good. Good. Yeah, I love that when you don't have access to a game like this, that things like YouTube and Twitch kind of allow you to sort of vicariously play games that you might not have access to. It is a pretty cool thing, I think. All right, boom, let's do that. We're going to use the copper to build a printer, if we can. So we're going to do it like this, and to do it like so. I might need to go back and get another resin
Put that cookie down!
Hey! No! Broken3579 just donated $13 just to even it out. Thank you, Broken. Really appreciate that. You know now that you said that someone is going to donate specifically to make it not even, right? Is it going to be on Xbox? I don't know. I don't know if it's coming to other consoles. I assume that that's in their future plans because the game has gotten so much attention. Most of these indie games, once they reach a certain kind of level of popularity, they tend to make that jump to being like, all right, we're going to be on every console. It's like Stardew and whatnot. And I feel like this one has been just blowing up lately. Everybody's playing it for good reason. It's so good. And as many people have pointed out, it is exactly what we all wanted No Man's Sky to be. All right, printer. We got it. All right, and let's put down both these lithium here. Let's also put down our... Whoops. Whoa. I didn't know you could do that. You can actually use this slot. This second slot you can actually use for just regular items. The one that's up on your corner there. Wow, that's cool. That's really cool. Had no idea. All right. We want to build a solar panel. Yes, thank you. We should try to play with Vanoss Gaming. I would have no idea how to get in contact with Vanoss. He's much larger than we are. Let's put you here. Okay. If you connect to something with power, you take its power. Yes. Yes, you do. All right, let's battery. Boom, let's build that. Awesome. Planning on doing Dead by Daylight again? You were loving the part with the Mud Hag voice. Yeah, I don't know, like not today necessarily, but certainly in the future. We all find that game to be a really fun, just kind of very different game than what we usually play. All right, still got to research this thing. We're saving that one for last. All right, battery's getting charged up. That's awesome. Do we have any more resin on us? If we do, I'll build another extension. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Okay, so we've done a lot of little stuff around base here. Now let's go and, oh wait, what do we still have this organic? I could build a generator with some resources. I don't know if I necessarily want to though. You can also connect things to the top of your habitat, by the way. Let's put that down. And I assume you gave me more lithium, exactly, which is fine because lithium is actually very rare, and having like 3 or 4 batteries on your base is not a bad idea. Where's some compound? I'm gonna make me some more tethers. We're gonna explore some more up top. Woo woo! Is there a thing up there? No, those look just like plants. Okay, I thought there might have been another wreck or something up there. Yeah, with that aluminum, I could. Oh, that's right. I could totally build a wind turbine. I need to do that. We'll go back real quick. Never seen this game. What is the objective? There's not necessarily an objective. It's more right now. It's just exploration. You want to tech up by researching things on the different planets, and through that teching up, you can gain the ability to go to further and further planets, to build more complex bases, that kind of thing.
Put that cookie down!
Hey, another
now!
donation from Big Man, just under $13. Heh, it's uneven. Told you it would happen. Told you. That is the nature of these things, but it's more money going to a great cause. So thank you so much, Big Man, Broken, Conan, Big Man again, Mr. Seymour, and Hound of Souls. All great donators today. Really appreciate that so much. All right. So we came back here. I built my wind turbine. Now I want to put it down somewhere. So now if it gets windy, this guy should start spinning and get us a little bit more power. And it'll get us a lot of power, which is nice because it's a little more consistent than the solar. All right, let's build some more tethers. Let's head on up. Everyone trying to pick up your cookies, just put the cookies down. Oh, it looks like that cookie thing froze on my screen. Let me, that's really odd. Has it been doing that the whole time? Let's see. What is it called? What are you? Stumpy sub. All right, well, that might be stuck there the whole time for a little bit. Don't know why it's freezing like that. Huh. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shrink it down a little bit. And then give me a second. I'm going to see if I can maybe make it transparent. Is that a thing I can do? Not off the top of my head. So we're just going to shrink it down and put it up there. Hopefully the next time someone donates, it'll be less not there. Less there? I don't know. It's weird. I think what's going on is probably Ash or somebody's messing with the different gifts that can pop up, because we're supposed to have like a bunch of them that it cycles through, and it's possible that this one specific one has some issues. But they really need to put those cookies down. Keep Calm just resubscribed for 3 months. Thank you so much, Keep Calm. And why didn't that pop up? That should have popped up. I feel like that should have popped up on top of that one that was already there. So I think that the donation thing is broken. Or not the donation thing, but the notification thing. Well, hopefully Ash or somebody is watching. Give me 2 seconds. Thing is borked. Please help. All right, and then I'm just going to wait for one of them to say something in chat or say something here, and hopefully things will get fixed. But let's explore. Ah! Oh, yeah, because look. So, yeah, we did get another donation, and it didn't properly... That's too bad. So it's not working. The notification thing is not working. Don't know why. It's very bizarre. Ash is going to see what he can do. All right, I'll leave the notification thing up there for now. It seems to not be working. But we did get from Saggy Narwhal Nipples $2. First time donating to somebody. Winky face, smile. Thank you for that. Yeah, big man, you broke it, man. We kid. All right, what's down here? Looks like we got some hydrazine. Is that what it's called? And research. Give me this, because it's different. It's new. But let's try and get up on top of the mountain if we can. 'Cause somebody was saying that that's real pretty. Let's see. If I could do something like this. That reminds me, I need to try something out that I saw on Slipgator's channel. Does this work? Yeah, control and clicking does a smoothing effect.
Put that cookie down!
Hey, it's
now!
working! Successful Tiltify test. Looks like it's good. Let's see if it gets locked again. No, it's good! Alright, cool. Problem solved. Alright, let's get this in here. Thank you, Ash! He told me he would try and do something to fix it. Oh, wow, you can get really high up here, man. Let's do it. But yeah, the control thing, in order to be able to smooth the terrain, it was something that, like, while I was messing around in the game, I was like, why does it always have to look ugly when I mess with the ground? Why can't I make it nice and pretty and smooth? And it turns out you can. All right, let's do one of these. Make it a little easier to get up here. Stop picking up my cookies. Sorry, Darkslayer. They're everyone's cookies. Oh. Yeah, don't dig underneath yourself. It's dangerous. It needs to be bigger now? Okay. I'll make it bigger again. Do. Okay. Do. Should be good. We'll see once the notifications start coming in. All right, and then same deal as before. Let's do kind of one of these alt bridges. Again, don't dig yourself. It's dangerous to dig yourself. All right, let's see. Yeah, this one might be a little steep. There we go. Oof. Man, look at it. It is party up here. Once we get the research for the habitat, I should build a base on top of a mountain. Oh, and we are officially out of tethers. It's really cool up here. Mary Stumpmas, thank you, Keenan. Mary Stumpmas to you as well. Hey, big man just resubscribed. Thank you, big man. Really appreciate it. Look at this place. What'd you say? Yeah. Super excited. Oh, man. Yeah, this is super pretty up here. We could probably get up on top of here as well. I bet. Let's see if I can do it without having to do too much manipulation of space and time. Oh, come on. Oh, there's like even snowy caps on the mountains. I didn't realize that there's snowy caps on the mountains. That's so cool. Because I've never been up this high before. Look at it. It's got little icy bits. All right, oxygen's real low. I'm going to have to jump off of here and get onto my tethers. Woo! Super cool, man. Super cool. All right, we need to get back to business. I'm dilly-dallying. All right, don't hurt yourself too much. Ouch. All right, we're good. You're fine, man. It's just a flesh wound. All right, let's head back home. Ooh! Ouch. Oof, where is that research that I grabbed? Is it further down? Must be further down. Oh, sliding on down. Okay. Take this along with us. I guess I could quickly... Well, no. Let's go back. Let's get some compound. Let's get some more tethers. Expand the base a little bit more. Get some more power and things like that going. Donating via PayPal is not working for you? Flapsmaster, I don't know. I know I didn't have that issue. I donated with PayPal the other day, and I didn't have that issue, so I don't know. I don't know what that could be. Sorry. Try getting some snow and ice. I could try. I think, I don't think it's a resource, because usually when it's a resource, it'll pop up with a symbol above it. Cool, you can see our windmill is actually working. The windmills, I think, are a little hit or miss if they're actually going to work. Because I've noticed several times where, like, I'll have a bunch of windmills, and yet they won't really do anything. But this one's working, so that's great. Means we should have plenty of power at night. Of course, I come back right as it's turning to full-on nighttime. As well. Research truck! Yeah. Nice. All right, you go here. You go here. You go here. Boom. There we go. There we go. My dad's calling me. I need to probably take that here in a second. So maybe we'll take a quick little break so I can just be sure that it's something important. Or that if it is something important. All right, and let's do this and do that. Yeah, see, our power is still going up with this windmill going at night. It's perfect. All right, we can make another battery too. Perfect. More batteries are great. Okay. Truck physics are so broken. So broken. You know what we need to do real quick that I haven't been doing? Is I need to save. Save often in this game. It will crash and things will be borked. It's pretty crazy. Crazy. All right. Let me get a little bit more compound and some resin so that we can expand the base a little bit more and we can maybe build a couple more structures. All right, there's some compound out here. Shouldn't need tethers, I don't think. All right, there's extra oxygen out here too, which is nice. Come here. Give me the goods. Man, give me the cash. All right. A little bit of this. Thank you. So I don't die. Infinite Gamer, how is there snow but not oxygen? I mean, there could be oxygen. It might just be a small amount of oxygen in the atmosphere. Also, you know, there could be situations that don't allow for the release of oxygen. Maybe the amount of pressure in the atmosphere, or maybe there's just other stuff in the atmosphere. Like maybe there is oxygen, but there's also vaporized arsenic or something. Who knows? You know, there's all kinds of situations that could be that make it so you can't breathe it. Because remember, our atmosphere is like mostly. Look at that up in the hill. I just noticed that. That's a full-on like solar panel deal, satellite. Our oxygen, or our atmosphere, is mostly nitrogen rather than oxygen. Is this multiplayer? There is multiplayer. The multiplayer is very borked at the moment, so it's a little tricksy. All right, we're running out of space as far as our platforms are concerned. So what I'm gonna do is let's find some resin, but we're also gonna make another solar panel. I like to have maybe three solar panels, 2 wind turbines, and 3 batteries in a base. I find that that is enough power to never really have to worry about power.
Put that cookie down!
Hey!
Now!
Treesburger just donated $25. Yay, Merry Stumpmas! Thank you, Treesburger. Really appreciate that. Let's also make a storage, if we can. Yeah, let's make a storage. Boom, storage is great. Very useful. Okay. Now, resin. Where can I find some resin? Let's make some more tethers. Do we have enough? We don't have any more compound. Let's make some more tethers, and I think we'll head towards that satellite that's up against the mountain there, because research is the name of the game. If we can get more stuff, really, if we can get the trade depot, GG, man. Game over. All right. Give me this. Y'all these. What time is it? It's like 12:40. Yeah, in a second here, I'm going to take a quick break just so I can call my dad and make sure that stuff's all okay. Actually, let's just do that right now. I got enough to make tethers. Boop, boop, boop. Make a couple sets. And tab. Okay. So, I'm going to mute myself, I'm going to disappear for a second here, and we'll be right back, and then we'll continue on going, all right? One moment. All right, I am here. No problems. It was a butt dial, but he also wanted to check and make sure if we were coming to dinner tonight, which we are. So that I actually do need to tell Sarah that as well. So professional. And we got a windstorm coming up. Great. Stay inside the thing. Let's check the windstorm out. Is it coming our way? Yeah, it's coming our way. All right, well, I might have to stay inside here for a little bit as well. You can still do a couple of things from within. You can, like, move things around. Like, let's see, what could I build? Solar panel. I see. Generator, battery, wind turbine. Let's make another one of those, huh? Come on. Reach. Reach. Oh, I can't quite reach it. That's too bad. Yep. What if I do this? No, come here. Aluminum. Go there. Go there. Gonna put you back. Oh, I can't put you back. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get close. This looks like it's gonna pass us anyways. I hope. Let's make another wind turbine. Take advantage of the power! Go. That right there. Cool. Let's put the storage back. Yeah, looks like we're good. All right, and we're going to head back over that way. Or no, actually, we're going to head towards the... where did I see that solar panel thing? The satellite stuck in the mountain up here. That's what I want to check out. Someone's saying, what if you put a base in a ditch? Yeah, you could totally build like a land wall, basically, to protect you from wind storms and stuff. But they're really not that bad. Like, you just kind of have to wait them out a little bit. Usually, like, once you get a truck and stuff like that, you can still drive the truck around. So it's not, like, so bad. Right. Just want to check out what this thing is up here. It's probably got some good research. All right. How high up are you? Oh, you're far. Okay. Let me just quickly... I'm going to do a quick little expedition. Sans tethers. I'm not going to just tether up this whole side of the mountain. I want to see how high up I can get on my own. Yeah, still going. Not doing too poorly, actually. Uh-oh. Now we're running into a bit of trouble. Gets a little steeper. Oxygen's already at about 60%. Man, it's way up here. All right. All right. Gonna have to tether. Woo! Sliding down. Yeah, baby. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're fine. We're fine. Ew! Ew! Snowboarding! Yoo-hoo! Yeah! That's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, the truck physics are awful right now, which, you know, I think is understandable a little bit. It's the collision with all of the different features of the environment that they obviously struggle with. But I think that'll eventually be ironed out. They'll just need to make them a little more elastic, a little more forgiving, a little more clippy. All right, get through here. It's a good amount of compound. That means that's a lot of tethers. Isn't that sliding mechanic great? How are their clouds? I mean, I imagine that the clouds, they could be water vapor. They could be other kinds of precipitation. They don't necessarily have to be the same as our clouds on Earth. A cloud is just like a lot of... oh, that should be good. Okay, huh. It wouldn't let me press T. Oh, phone's blowing up. What's going on? Oh. Do. Tethering up the side of the mountain. We are a goat. Ugh. Goat Simulator 2, Astroneer. Oh, now we're out of tethers. All right. Acid clouds? Yep, could be. Imagine the whole planet is covered in tethers. I have truly conquered this land. Look at all of these tethers. All right. Oh, there's some compound up here. Cool. All right. Now it's starting to get a little steeper. So, let's Make it a little easier for us, huh? A little mountain trail. It's funny, like the whole time I've played this game, because like I was saying earlier, I've played this game a ton. I haven't really done a lot of exploring vertically, I mean upwards. I've gone downwards a lot, not a lot of upwards.
Put that cookie down!
Hey!
No!
Shreesburger just donated $25. Woohoo! Mary Stumpmas, love you guys. Isn't that your second one? Thank you, Shreesburger. Really appreciate that a lot. All right. Let's see. How much of this can we do? Not bad. Not bad. All right. Oh, let's put that back in the inventory. Let's kind of give ourselves another little bit of space over here. Okay. Oh man, I'm stoked. Like I imagine we're only gonna find a couple little ingredients and like nothing too crazy on here, but it's still really cool. Ugh. Yeah, it looks like we don't collect ice, as someone was curious about earlier. What you got? What you got for me, satellite? Nothing? There we go. Fall on down. What you got? Anything? No, it doesn't look like it's got anything. Usually there's at least some research or something around it, but you know what? This could be one of those things that is yet to really be implemented. But we're gonna make you fall to the bottom of the mountain if we can. Come on, buddy.
Get that cookie down! Now!
Hey, Ro Epic Man just donated $5. You guys are so awesome and funny. In fact, your videos are the first things I ever watched that made me laugh so hard I spit out my water due to laughing. Haha, thanks. We appreciate that. Goodbye, solar panel, satellite man. I have a feeling that in the future you're probably going to get like really good research from yanking one of those guys back to your base, because it does have a winch point you can see. So I bet you bring a crane out with a winch and bring that all on over. It can give you power. Ah, okay. Like a really powerful solar panel. I could see that, yeah, it's got that winch point. So maybe I could drag that back and it would give us a ton of power. I'd have to get a vehicle. So maybe we'll remember that that's there. And once we have our tank, or our truck rather, we can bring that all the way over there and maybe drag that back. You can attach batteries to it? Gotcha. Very cool, very cool. I'll have to try that out. I'll have to try that out. Do. Ow, 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 ow. Hold on a second. You gotta respond to text messages in a timely fashion or people freak out. Oh, and then I got another one. Okay. Make it jump. Make a ski jump. Dude, it's, I could try that. That could be kind of funny, actually. Let's see. Hold on a second. You got to figure out the right angle for that. Because, if you come in at too steep of an angle, you're going to take damage right at the end of it. Okay. Let's just quickly... This is gonna hurt. Let's do a little bit of that action. Smoothing. Get up as high as you can, buddy. Oh, running low on oxygen. Better get back fast. Uh-oh, here we go. He's sliding. Okay. 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 Ah! No. I think it's going to be tough. I think it can be done. I think it can be done, but I think it'll be tough. All right, don't need you out there anymore. Okay. I need some resin. I definitely need some resin. Is there any just nearby? Is that resin? No, that's compound, compound. We need resin because we need to expand our base. That's like our major restriction right now. And there should be some just around. There's usually a ton of resin around the base. Oh, we can go find that thing too. I still haven't checked that guy out. Any resin? Is that another crash thing over there? There's another crash thing over there. All right. Lots of stuff to check out. Flapsmaster, I don't know what message about Isaac you're talking about. Do you mean anything about Afterbirth Plus? Because I am well aware of Afterbirth Plus coming out in January. I'm actually going to start doing more Isaac content when that comes out. 5 out of 10 on that judges on the jump from the judges. Yeah, I know, right? I'll improve. I'll improve. It was the first try. I'm heading this way because no, that's compound. Dang. I was like, yay, resin. Nope, not resin. Okay, just walk on right on through here. Oxygen. And what's over here? More compound. Tons of compound. Not enough resin. Oh, that was weird. But y'all see what I see, right? That guy over there. Let's build another. Come on. How many subs are we at on Twitch? I'm not sure. I know we're well over, like, we're above 120, I think, something like that. Not exactly sure. These are all things that the other members of Stump know better than I do. Okay, what do we got? We got a ton of research capsules, which is awesome. And is that a resin factory? I believe that's a resin factory over there, which is exactly what we need. This is a great spot for us to gather some stuff up. Oh. So now would be a great time to try and build our truck, if we could. And you're going to need a lot of aluminum. Oops. This. All right, resin. Give me the resin! And we have one tether left, so I'm just going to use it. Give me the cash! All right, got as much as we could. All right, where's that message? See. Got a glitch that got rid of your keeper? That sucks. Why do I have a spare solar panel in my backpack? Oh, that's just I moved it around and then never got rid of the, I never put it back down. It was providing power to my base earlier, and then I got upgraded stuff, so I just need to get rid of it. Let's take this guy back home. We got a couple of resin, so we can maybe expand a tiny bit. Not as much resin as I had hoped out of one of those generator things, but we can find some more. Lots of stuff over here. I should see if there's anything actually on these, because there probably is. What you got, buddy? Anything? I'm gonna need you to flop over. There we go. Titanium. Heck yeah. We'll leave the hydrazine. We'll take the aluminum. Hydrazine, we will not have any trouble coming by later on, so that's why I'm not too worried about grabbing that. You can generate your own, so it's really just taking up inventory space. Flatmaster, you're heading out. All right, later. Thanks for stopping by. All right, and then we got another one of these guys, which y'all were saying could maybe give us power, so we're going to try and winch that sucker over to base at some point. Or you know what I could do? I can bring over a truck. I can take off all of its power generation and then hook it up and see if it gains power from it, because that would be really cool. All right, and then you've probably got some stuff. Don't ya? Gimme. All right. So with one aluminum, we're not going to have enough to build the vehicle bay. I think we need 2. This guy maybe will have some. We hope. Oh, but we just made a bunch of aluminum, didn't we? I think we found a bunch of laterite in the base, actually. Here we go. Another seat. And some titanium. Oh, and a bunch of aluminum. Perfect. Thank you, thank you. And we'll just carry you back real quick. And you know what? Now's the time. I appreciate your service, little solar panel. But, oh, we're suffocating. Oh, that's bad. Run, buddy, run. You can do it. You'll be fine. There we go. No worries. Totally fine. Totally fine. Are the pieces for an upgrade these things? These things are. So, like, I'll take this guy back with me, and this is for researching. So are these 2 little ones that are on the ground. So is that one that I pulled out of the ground over there. Those are all research materials. I believe, so this is a conclusion that I have made through my play. I don't know that it is factually accurate, but I believe it's the case, that the each shape color combination has a research associated with it, or at least it has like a tier associated with it. So there's like the little bulbs that come off of plants. They have like 1 or 2 researchers associated with them. Then there's the different colored bulbs. There's the more machine-y looking ones. Oh, we just got a cheer from Retro Gamers. Thank you so much, Retro Gamers. Cheer 100, guess who's back with bits? Smiley face. Do appreciate that. We don't have the notifications on for bits because we are trying to promote the charity donations, but we do appreciate that nonetheless. So thank you for that. Everybody do please drop some little red bike shorts in the chat. All right, let's research this sucker. See what we get from this one. This should be a good one. Gimme! What you got? Trade platform! GG. GG. All right, let's expand this way. So, now what we want to make is the trade platform, if we could. Oh, this little sucker's going to be a little irritating. Yeah, get out of there. Hey, 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 cool your jets. Thank you. All right, 1 resin. We need another resin to be able to build that. We also want the vehicle bay, the platform, the vehicle assembly bay. More resin. Need more resin. That's like our one major limiting factor. All right, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. What can we build right now? I could build another wind turbine if I wanted to, but I think we're good on wind turbines. We have 2. Generator, battery, 1 seat, solar panel, storage, wind turbine. That's all we can build right now, huh? How much compound do we have? Do we have enough? All right, I'll build another storage. They're very useful to have. And then we have all this aluminum, but we're going to need resin first to actually have the platform for it. The trade platform. So yeah, the trade platform. You're able to exchange resources for other resources. It's at a lesser rate, so you're going to be losing quote unquote value. But the thing is you can generate hydrazine. You can easily come across certain resources on each planet, and so you're just able to get those rarer resources more consistently and easily. It's a pretty awesome tool. I would venture to say almost broken. It does kind of make it really easy in some ways. Resin. Just go doing a little exploring for some resin. Ah, resin, cool. Awesome. So hopefully we can get a few chunks of resin here. Very nice. And then the titanium, forget what we want to use titanium for. Like, oh, oxygen tank. Can I build it yet? Did we get the research for it? Yes, there we go. That's very useful. And then, can we build the batteries yet? Beacon, wind vane, solar, battery. I need lithium for that, which I think we have, actually. Okay, so now I'm going to have to make a decision shortly about what I want to do as far as my inventory space. The hydrazine conversion is honestly broken. Yeah, exactly. On trade platforms, get the ores? Yes, of course, because you get them like twice the rate. Yep. Okay. You need to get built, sir. And then you, sir, need to expand, sir. You, sir, need to become... We have a printer. We have a researcher. We have a smelter. So fuel condenser would be good. Vehicle bay would be good. Trade platform would be good. Trade platform we're going to go for, because that's going to help us out tremendously. Let's expand this out this way as well. Okay. Now, what else do we have on us? 1 titanium. We'll put that away real quick. Aluminum. We'll put that away as well. Lithium. I know we have a lithium somewhere, don't we? I thought we had an extra. I must have spent it. Oh well, that's fine. Eventually, we'll find some more lithium, and then we'll be able to have a bigger backpack battery. Let's go get some more resin, though. This night has been infinite. My goodness, just go to daytime. When does the stream end? I think probably somewhere around 2 or 3. Probably 3-ish is the goal. Wreck some things. Oh, there's more resin in the distance. Perfect. Is the wind picking up? I think I hear the wind picking up. No power. Give me power. Feel like I hear... Oh, look, you can see another planet. So that's an actual planet that we can go to eventually. If you get a rover, it will lag a lot if you connect the rover to a tether. I know, I know. Trust me, I have learned the ways of the wonky vehicle physics in this game. Boy, have I learned them. All right, a little bit of resin. Hook me back up real quick. Okay, now it's about solar time, so that'll be good. Let's go get this whole vein. Oh, goodness. Cave time. Okay, good to know. Let's actually grab some of this power. Gimme. Just a little extra. All right, here we go. Get that resin. Sweet, sweet resin. So you'll notice that as I'm doing this, the little yellow orbs on the little power guy there is actually draining some of that power into my suit, so I'm actually gaining power from that. So it's kind of like a temporary battery that you can grab from the environment. But also my solar panels are generating power as well. Okay. That's a good amount of resin, I'd say. Any more? Yeah, there's a little bit more. Come on. Come on. Give it a cache. No? Ah, of course. Just need a tiny, tiny bit more. All right, but now that once we get back, we're going to build a couple more things, and then we should be able to just, like, quickly build ourselves a rad truck and get going around, and then work towards getting the spacey stuff. Is there any more resin sneaking in here? Anywhere? There you go. Huh? Is that enough? Oh, come on. You can see on the little edge of my deal that it's just about enough to make another chunk of resin, but it looks like I'm going to be just short. Ah, rude. That's fine. That's fine. We'll find some more in a second. Howdy, Spike. Howdy, Tim. Good to see you. I wonder if different planets have different terrains. Without spoiling too much, yes. Let's see. So we want to turn you into a thing. We'll make you the fuel condenser. And then let's think. Where's the best place to put the vehicle bay? Because we don't want it to be around a whole bunch of rocks. And it looks like most of our base is around a whole bunch of rocks, which is unfortunate. This might not be a bad area. It's a little flatter. Yeah, we'll do it here. Vehicle bay, this way. We will name it Michael. Get it? Okay, let's do that. So you are going to be vehicle bay. What does vehicle bay need? Vehicle bay needs aluminum. I think we can probably take care of that. The trade platform is complete. Cool. Now, what does the fuel condenser need? That needs copper. Okay, let's get some copper. What can I trade for copper that I have? I've got some organic over here. I've got some titanium. Titanium, honestly, will transfer very well. And let's take this organic. Might be able to get a couple copper out of this. As long as we can get this thing up and running, then we're, like I said, golden. And as many people have said, it does kind of get to the broken part of the game that they will likely fix in the near future. All right, we want 2 malachite. Let's do it. All right, so you'll see that thing will come back. That's going to help us out quite a bit. All right. Probably could use another battery, a little bit more power generation. And then this guy needs 2 aluminum. We have 1. So I guess we'll just have to wait until we get another one. Or I could go back into that mine over there and look for some more. What do filters do? All right, so yeah, I'll talk about that stuff. So you can build power cells, and you can build filters out of compound. What this does is it gives you a temporary source of power or oxygen just made from compound. It's not rechargeable. Once it's out, it's out. But if you're in a pinch and you're out in the middle of the wilderness and you need to survive, it can help you to make up for any losses in power or oxygen that you currently are experiencing. Okay, let's drop those on there. Let's smelt those suckers. Let's drop this guy. We don't need him right now. All right. Take you. Take you. Okay. And let's build the fuel condenser. Boop. Oh boy. Wind turbine, let's get you as close to the thing as we can. Where's the storm? There it is. Oh, crap. It's coming right over the hill. Get back to the thing. Oh, boy. That's bad. This is bad. Oh, it's a bad. Oh, it's a bad. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Get inside there. Okay. Woo! Man, that stuff happens. All right. While that's going on, I'm going to really quickly go run and get myself some more coffee because holy butts. Close the door. I know, right? I wish you could. Can't really. Yeah, you like my little run? You like my little run? Ooh, that's hot coffee. I like to shuffle around my apartment like I'm Sonic. Deal with it. What feels awkward? Now you seen my butt? I know, right? It's crazy. Say Shikami. Oh, how dare you. Thank you. Okay. So, now that the storm has passed, you guys will now be, here is the ultimate, hold on. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube guide on how to break the new game Astroneer. Okay, here's what you gotta do. You gotta build yourself a fuel condenser, you gotta build yourself a trade platform. Okay, what you do is you click this button over here, and it's gonna turn this power into fuel. Okay, once that fuel is full, you're gonna notice we're gonna be able to take that fuel, we're gonna be able to put it over here on the trade platform. Okay, I put that there, boom, it's got value. Okay, I keep doing that infinitely until I have enough to fill this whole thing up and get a million of any resource that I could ever possibly want. Later, Scrub Lord, thanks for stopping by. Shift clicking puts stuff in and out automatically. Ooh. Good to know. So like if I go like that, yeah. And someone told me that earlier on as well. It might have been you at the same time. Anyway, so that's how that works. So we're gonna actually use that in order to get the aluminum that we need for our vehicle bay. So we can go do that. And then from there, we'll do other things. But yeah, at the moment, though, the one issue we're running into is just power. So I'll just need to make a whole bunch more power. But yeah. Didn't think to trade hydrazine. Yeah, and it's super broken. It's super broken. So I'm sure that they will appropriately balance that. Here's what I would say that they should do to balance that and just make it easy peasy. The hydrazine, the fuel condenser, shouldn't give you fuel canisters, or at least not the same ones that you get from mining hydrazine. They should still have the same fuel value to put into your vehicles, but it shouldn't be tradable. Or trade-wise, it should be worth nothing. So just make it a separate item that serves the same purpose in all things except for trade. I think that that would be the smart way of dealing with that. Unlimited power! Yes, all right, and let us, can I shift click just to this? I don't think so, no, okay. That'd be nice if you could do that, if I could just be like, yeah, take all the things that are smeltable and release them from here. That's fine. Now, let's get our extra, or our aluminum. We're gonna have to order more as well. But at least I can do this. Vehicle bay! All right, Michael, you're good to go. Yeah. So once this gets all powered up in the morning, then we'll be able to deal with that. Now power, you can't just take from little power cube things, sadly, to go into, oh, I guess you can. They can put them, I guess you can put them straight into a specific machine, but not like into batteries and stuff. Well, that's cool. I could just go mine a bunch of power. But oh well. Let's see. Has it been Astroneer this whole time? Yes, I've just been playing Astroneer because this game's great. I love it. I think it's wonderful. What about degrading value over 3 days for power? Jiff, that's a very interesting idea. You make the fuel condenser take resin or compound as input. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. All of these are good potential solutions to the problem. And it's one of those ones where, like, I think it's only a problem because of the nature of people, right? It's like, if I have an easy way to do stuff, I'm going to do the easy, lazy way. I'm not going to do the hard way that requires way more work and effort, right? That's what people do. We're smart like that. We figure out how to save time. No fake dunk today. So far, I don't want to tempt the fates. Knocking on fake wood here. But I got my privacy settings pretty locked down. So I may be unable to be infiltrated. Hopefully. Maybe I'm wrong, though. All right, let's look around a little bit. Oh, there's more resin. That's what I'm looking for. Woo! Look at us go. Just sliding along. Sliding along. I need resin and I need
Put that
compound.
cookie down!
Hey!
Now!
Matt just donated. Marit just donated $5. Here's my daily donation. Back again tomorrow with another donation. Smiley face. Thank you so much, Marit. We really appreciate that. Y'all that have been donating every day, it puts a smile on my face to see it every day. I appreciate that quite a lot. Your commitment to the goals of Stumpmas. All right, tons of resin. Tons of resin. All right, cool. And then let's get a little bit of compound because there is some over here. Oh, that's right. I need to build a battery as well. I need lithium. That's right. I remember. Okay. Get as much of this as we can. I'm excited because soonish we should be able to get enough research and stuff to actually go to other planets. I think within the next 30 minutes, we should be able to do that. We just need to, once we get our truck up and running, I can go grab a bunch of those research dealies that we saw out by the, what do you call it? By that, grab this. The downed, like, satellite and ship and stuff. And that should work. You love Subnautica? Well, I think Subnautica is really cool, too. I haven't played it at all. I'm going to pick it up during the Steam sale. Rick's been playing it for forever, and man, I've been wanting to play that game so much. Y'all know I love Far Sky, which is a similar game. The trading would be more balanced if it was like Slime Rancher. Do you mean like having a depreciating value, or what do you mean? All right, I need more storage. All right, storage. You. Thank you. So here's a setup I like to do. I'll show you. Grab you. Grab you. Grab you. Put you here. So when you do this, now it'll automatically put it on there. So I just do this until this sucker's full. Take this sucker, put it right here, and boom, 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 we're good. Now, because I put this right next to it, I can actually just do that, and it's fine. But I like having that whole setup like that. Okay, let's expand these out a little bit just so we have more spots for power generation. And I'm going to build a couple of solar panels if I can. Did we get enough compound for it? We might not have. Another solar panel. Nope, not enough. Just the one. But I can move this guy over to here. That'll be good. And what do we got? We got 2 and 2. Yeah, I'd like a third. And another battery. Generate more power, please. We need 4 aluminum, I believe, for our truck base. Let me go double check, but I'm going to send off for it because I'm really confident in that.
Put that cookie down!